All right, Wayne Allyn Root with Bill O'Reilly. You could always find his insights and his wisdom at BillO'Reilly.com. You could also find him right here on the Wayne Allyn Root Show every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Hey, Bill, how are you?
Good, Wayne. Thanks for having me in.
I'm looking forward to seeing you Friday at the Talkers Conference. I'm flying into New York tomorrow, my old hometown. I'm very excited and looking really forward to seeing you. So let's have some fun. Let's start today with the president's trip to the UK. And by the way, our fearless leader, the founder and chairman of the board and CEO of Newsmax is Chris Ruddy. And I know he was over at the big royal event with President Trump. What an honor. And I know that because I saw him on CNN 2 days ago. Chris Ruddy was on CNN talking about it. So I thought I'd open with President's trip and the media spin, which, of course, as usual, always is quite negative. But the British press has been actually quite good. What's your take?
You know, I don't know much about why. I do know the British press is more liberal than the American press, if you can believe it. They usually are cheap-shotting anyone who's not a confirmed left-winger. But they didn't this time. I think might have been out of respect for the royal family. If you saw Queen Elizabeth's address this morning, 92 years old. I mean, the woman's amazing. Whether you like the monarchy or not, I'm not a big monarchy person, but boy, oh boy. 92, she's strong, delivers her message very clearly. And it was interesting to watch the two sides. So Queen Elizabeth is 92. She understands what happened on D-Day. She understands that the United States saved Great Britain from fascism. And she's grateful. And that generation tends to be that way, the older folks in America as well. But the younger generation, which knows very little about World War II, doesn't really care, they're just consumed by this ideology. So the whole reason Donald Trump went over to Great Britain was to mark the 75th anniversary of D-Day. So why is anybody criticizing him? Is that a bad thing? No, it's a good thing. Why is the American press trying to drum up all controversy like Meghan won't go over there to see him and where's Harry and who cares? You know, give it a rest. This is an occasion the world should absolutely mark and understand. As you know, Wayne, I wrote Killing Patton and Killing the SS. You want to know about what happened there? Read those books. Watch Saving Private Ryan, which is the best D-Day movie, I think, of all time. But anyway, it's the usual, let's bash Trump no matter what he does, but at least the British press did not buy into that.
All right, let's talk about Brexit. The president is pushing for a hard Brexit. What's your opinion about that? Will it work?
Well, I said from the very beginning that the reason that Great Britain is pulling out of the EU is illegal immigration. Now, when I use the word illegal, you have to understand something, that if you get to Europe, you meaning anyone in this world, you can move among the countries without a passport. There's no border control in the EU. Everybody goes wherever they want to go. So the people who enter Europe illegally or fleeing tyranny or, asylum seekers or whatever, they can go wherever they want. And masses of them were going to Great Britain, changing the whole society, all the dynamics of what English tradition was. And most English people said, we don't want it. We don't want it. We're pulling out. We're going to put our borders back and we're going to regulate immigration. That's what it was all about. As far as trade is concerned, I don't know. I mean, Trump wants a good trade deal. I hope he gets it.
So do you think it's going to happen? Will there be a hard Brexit with, I guess it now looks like Boris Johnson will probably be the new Prime Minister, and it looks like Nigel Farage will be the leader of politics in England and pushing for Brexit. So we're going to get a pro-Brexit leadership. So will there be an actual Brexit?
Yeah, they'll leave, and they'll probably leave with no deal. What's been holding that up is they want to have all this trade deals in place, and they just can't get them with Brussels isn't really cooperating. But so the English will just go, we're leaving, goodbye. They'll put up their passport controls, and they'll go back to the old system. So yes, I believe that will happen.
All right, last question. We have about a minute left, and I just want to ask you about the GOP. They're threatening to fight Trump over his 5% Mexican tariffs that rise to 25% by October. Would that be effective in stopping Mexico from allowing all these Central Americans to come through their country and through our border? Would it be a good idea, or do you like the fact that Republicans are going to block them?
Look, I think that President Trump's doing what he believes he has to do, because the Mexican government is not cooperating. They're not stopping the flow of migrants through their country, and they could. He's using the only tool he has. So if you're not going to stop it, no matter how many times we've asked you to do it, you're not going to do it, then we're going to hurt you economically. If I were a Republican, I would probably say okay to that. I wouldn't be a dissenter. I don't think the Republican Party en masse is against it. I just think there are some Republicans who don't like tariffs.
And by the way, it's all about politics, and the election's coming up, and I think the people who voted for Trump, 63 million strong, are almost all for the tariffs, and the corporations and the big corporate donors are against it. So that's why a few Republican politicians are having a conniption fit, as we used to say in New York. But the people who voted for Trump, like me, want the tariffs to bring Mexico to their knees. All right, Bill, thank you for your usual insights and wisdom, and I will personally see you on Friday at Talkers. Have a great week.
It's going to be fun. Thanks, Wayne.
You just watched Newsmax TV, America's fastest-growing cable news channel. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for breaking news and give us a thumbs up. If you like this video, then share it with your friends. Remember, you can watch Newsmax TV live on YouTube. Newsmax TV, real news for real people.